Welcome back to Sunday Night in America. Sports can be a respite from the challenges of life. Sports can be unifying and entertaining and uplifting. And every now and again, sports can teach us life lessons, reminding us that good things can happen to good people and sometimes the good guy wins. I can think of few things more challenging than being a walk-on football player at a major school. The practices are just as hard. The sun is just as hot. Balancing practice and school with the rest of life is just as challenging. The coaches yell just as loud, but you're not on scholarship. You're paying for your education, paying for the privilege of running wind sprints, paying for the joy of working out at 6 o'clock in the morning. You and your parents are paying for the right to get hit and tackled by guys who are on scholarship. And then at the end of the day, when it's just you alone with your thoughts, perhaps the doubt seeps in. Is all of this worth it? Should I have gone to a smaller school? Should I give up my dream of playing major college football? Our next guest doesn't treat walk-ons differently from the stars. Shane Beamer treats everyone in his program with respect and love and loyalty. But don't take my word for it. As you watch this short video, take note of the reactions, especially the teammates. Imagine you're the parents on the other end of the phone when your child calls. Yes, the money is important, but money cannot buy respect. I see a young man who realizes he is respected by his coaches and his teammates, and that leads to self-respect, and that's a good thing.
Just continue to work and get better and improve on that 1%, because that's what Peyton Mangrum continues to do. He continues to work. But one thing you will not continue to do is pay for your education.
So we had our team meeting today, and Coach Beamer put me on scholarship today. I swear to God.
University of South Carolina head football coach Shane Beamer joins us now. Coach, look, I know you love all your players equally because you are a wonderful human being, but that had to be fun, giving a walk-on football player a scholarship.
No, that's what it's all about, and that was a special day. And you're exactly right, Trey. The response of his teammates and how they reacted was awesome, and that's what it's all about. You hear all the bad things about college athletics too often nowadays. There's so many good things still, and that's a great example of one right there.
You know, Coach, I think it's because my wife makes me watch Hallmark Channel movies, but I've gotten more emotional the older I've gotten in life. And I think you put your finger on it. It was his teammates that was even more emotional. I mean, they were happier than he was, it looked like.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think everybody in that room was emotional, so it's not just you. But that's what it's all about. It's about your teammates. And Peyton Mangrum, who we awarded the scholarship to, he has the respect of his teammates. And I can remember last year we put a young man on scholarship, Trey Atkins, and I talked to Peyton about it, that, look, you continue to do right. I want to reward you going forward as well. And he told me, he's like, Coach, Trey was so deserving of a scholarship. You don't even have to explain that to me. I'm so happy for him. So it's great to see everything come full circle, and now Peyton be rewarded with a scholarship also.
You know, Coach, I have to keep in mind that everyone in the world is not obsessed with college football like I am, so they may not know that there's a limit on the number of scholarships you can have. I mean, Shane Beamer would put everyone on scholarship, but I don't think that's an option under the current rules, right?
No, you're exactly right. We every Power 5 college football program, we only have 85 scholarships, and we have 120 young men on our team. Some schools have more, some schools may have a little bit less, but we have 120, but only 85 of those guys are on scholarships. So obviously we've got a large number of our players that are paying their way to do all the things that you talked about in the opening there.
You would know better than I, but I think Peyton is a special teams performer, and I think starts on some of your special teams unit. And he's what, a wide receiver in your wide receiver room? Is that right? What about him stood out to you?
just that there's so much he can do. He's a hard worker. He's so dependable. He does everything all right off the field. He's a great student as well here at South Carolina, and he's a valuable member of all of our special teams units. He plays receiver. He actually caught a touchdown pass last year against Tennessee in that game on a fake punt that we ran that day. So he does everything right on and off the field, and he's what's right about college athletics, and so happy for him. And like I told him, he earned it, with his work and the respect that his teammates have for him.
All right. I did not tell you I was going to ask you about this, but you're a smart guy and you're used to dealing with the media. You and your wife have a foundation. I think I read about it in the state newspaper. You're partnering with some local schools. Did I read that right this week?
That's correct. We started the Beamer Family Foundation, my wife Emily and I, and we've done some work with the Children's Hospital here in Columbia previously, and we'll continue to. But we're working with 4 local elementary schools here in Columbia to, provide them with the resources they need, the teachers, the faculty, the students to have a fantastic school year. And it's just the beginning of what we want to be able to do, not just with those schools, but this entire community and state as well.
All right, Coach. When I saw that video, I texted you and Tim Scott, and I defied Tim to watch that without getting emotional. You were so kind in agreeing to let Senator Scott and I script out the first offensive series in a couple of weeks against Georgia State. So I want to thank you for that. I want to tell you I've been working on the plays that I'm going to call, and that was so generous of you to agree to let Senator Scott and I call the whole first offensive series. Thank you for that.
Well, we're going to need to talk about that, but I'm also going to have to ask you and Senator Scott to come to Columbia and work the hours that we work as coaches over the next 2 weeks as well to help us prepare for that also.
No, we ain't doing that, but I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.